Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to show you we're still here in Arizona. I think what I'm going to do is keep practicing, and I'll show you a couple of things that we do each video. I usually start 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time. There's a lot of things to do. There might be an oil change to do, washing the bus. Sometimes I'll do that. I did that a couple months ago because it was so nice here in the winter. Right now it's so hot. It's probably 10 in the morning and already 85 degrees out and stuff. So anyways, let's get going. I'll probably put it on fast mode, and I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to unhitch our propane. What I've done is I'll take you over to where our propane tank is, and if you see me kind of limping, I'm still recovering from my foot surgery, but I'm able to walk around pretty good now. Still have a boot on. Hopefully that comes off Thursday when I see the doctor this week, Thursday, so that'll be tomorrow. Let's take you over to our propane. And that's where we get our propane filled, right there. But what I've done is, if you can see that hose going from that grill tank, I put a T in when we first started doing this about 5-6 years ago, and put a T in. That way I can tee off the line to a grill tank, and instead of breaking down the bus and going to get that filled, especially in cold areas where we use a lot of propane, I can use just the grill tank and then unhook the grill tank, shut the propane off, unhook the grill tank, take that up to your convenience store or wherever and have them fill the propane, or just exchange it for another one. Bring it right back, hook up, and we're good. Hot water tank, it'll heat that for 2-3 weeks, just that little grill one. If we're using heat, it does come up, get about 2-3 days, and then we got to fill it again because the furnace uses a lot more propane than that. So the first thing I usually do when we're packing up is I go back to the main tank and I'll unhook this grill tank, and especially now that it's empty too, so that way I shut it off, take it all apart, and we store that away. That's usually one of the first things I do. So got it sitting on a 5-gallon bucket to make that hose fit up the connection there and stuff. So I think that's what I'll do first. Okay, so that quick video you saw, I undid the propane line and went to put the cap on, and the threads are not holding for some reason. I don't know. This is 5 years of doing this twice, 2-3 times a year maybe, and the line holds in there good and doesn't let any propane out. But when I put the cap in, the threads are not holding. They're just spinning. They'll start snugging up and then they spin. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot and try to get a new cap here and just see, hopefully that's all I need and I don't have to replace that whole T, because that was a pretty good job of putting that whole T in and stuff. But it does help, especially when we're in Wyoming, because Wyoming gets down into the 40s every night, even except for maybe late July or early August. Other than that, it's in the 40s, so you need to heat in the morning and stuff. So that's why we do that with the small propane tank, and it allows much better versatility of getting filling that propane easy. So I'm gonna head to Home Depot and try to get a cap, and we'll finish this up this afternoon. Okay, so it's heating up pretty good, and the sun is coming over on that side of the bus, so I'm gonna hold off on putting that cap on today. Like I said, I'm just experimenting with videos, and I figure for substance I'll just show you how we pack up. Got a lot of stuff here that has to be organized. We usually go through all the bins, organize them, and start packing everything up. We got stuff that is inside the RV that has to come out, be taken down, put underneath for storage, and for our roughly 1,000-mile road trip up to Wyoming, which will take about 3.5 days. So I plan on shooting videos all the way, so that way when we get to Wyoming, start building that house, I get pretty good at it and delete all this nonsense stuff that I'm experimenting with now. So hopefully I can put a nice video together and you guys see something of substance that'll help this summer when we go to build that house. So lumber's getting delivered tomorrow. Cross your fingers. They got my friend in Wyoming said they just got about 2 inches of fresh snow on the ground. It's supposed to be 55 and sunny tomorrow, so I'm hoping the lumber delivery goes pretty quick. It's like anywhere else in the spring. It might be one day winter, but the next day will be back to spring and it'll melt pretty quick. So I'm not too worried about it, but I'll be glad when that lumber gets delivered tomorrow and is under lock and key in our barn in Wyoming. So until the next video, talk to you later.